Okay, welcome to Money for Mummies. First off, for those of you that have been following this was never intended to be a sort of Japanese nesting doll of lessons. However, as I moved through this, I realized there are some things that you really must know before you're even going to be able to utilize what it is that I'm saying. So it's almost like I started out doing this as HTML for Mummies to teach people the benefits of learning HTML, and that led to IAG for Mummies. To get people to understand, well, why do you want it? Why is it important to learn HTML? And then I realized, you know what? They're not going to get any of this until they understand money. Until they understand money, none of this is going to mean anything at all. They're not going to be able to really learn it. So within this series, you will find it like a nesting doll. They'll be numbered to tell you what it's about. Like it might be, 1 through 10 about money. It might be, 1 through 20 about IAG. It might be 1 to 100 for HTML. And of course, all for mummies. I use that as a cute way of saying you really could be brain dead and do what I'm teaching you. But this is really the most important lesson. There's software that you can find online that will allow you to download YouTube videos from YouTube. I think as soon as YouTube discovers that this series is on here, they're probably going to remove it. So you might want to go ahead and download that. I'm working on a project that's kind of like a top secret project. Nobody knows where it is. To prevent attacks. So we're kind of like building up sort of in the background. And then, sort of all at once, we're going to just, come out onto the web. But it keeps those who would want to stop us from doing what we're doing, which has been the case for anybody else that's ever tried to make a big change on the internet. It keeps them from being able to find us and stop us. So you'll hear me talk about things like WikiWeb and Wikimedia, Wikiwedia. Those are all things that you need to remember in case something were to ever happen and you lose touch with me through, for example, if I were to lose a channel or my website was to be taken down, because that's becoming a regular occurrence, that they're just, violating their fiduciary agreements and just destroying their clients' products. And nobody seems to be doing anything about it. So I would recommend that you download this very, very important lesson. It's probably, I can't think of anything more important for you to learn. Okay? I'm going to teach you how you can get rich. 100% guaranteed, no matter who you are. And now you might find, as I did, because when I was younger, I thought being rich was the answer to everything. You might find once you become rich that it's really not as important as you thought it was. Okay? But I'm going to show you, absolutely, without a doubt, prove it to you, that you can actually become rich. Someone sent it to me the other day when I was, trying to show them how to make money in IAG, and they commented to me about something else, and they said, we really need to find out a way to make money from this. And I was like, I don't think you get what I'm teaching you, because we don't need to come up with a new way to make money. We don't need to come up with a new way to make money. There is tons of money, more money than you could ever spend, more money than you ever need, just in IAG alone, okay? But I realized until you understand money itself, you're just not going to get it. And people are not going to teach you what I'm going to teach you. They're not going to. And I'm not a conspiracy theorist coming up with all these different ideas. I don't know why. I just know that it's always been the way that it's been as far back as we can go into recorded history. You can say some sold their soul. And if that's the case, then I would say that they were idiots for selling their soul, because what they sold their soul for, anyone can do. It seems pretty stupid that you would sell your soul over it. But regardless, it doesn't matter. What I'm going to teach you is how anybody can make how the super rich get rich. How, for example, Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk were not rich at all, not even the slightest, when my child was born 25 years ago. And those are the two richest men in the world. So that's what I'm saying. Can you become the richest person in the world? Absolutely. Absolutely. And you can do it without selling your soul. You can do it without selling out, or, through all the different sleazy freaking ways that people do it. Okay. And like I said, I'm gonna show that there's a reason why you don't. There is a concerted effort. There is a reason why you don't know what I'm going to teach you. There absolutely is. But I want you to remember this one key important thing. I want you to remember this one key important thing. God created everyone equally. Now you might go, because this is a really important lesson. It's a really, really, really important lesson. God created everyone equally. Now don't think because I said God that I'm one of those shysters that's going to preach to you some religion or something like that, because I don't believe in religion either. I am not a member of any religion, okay? So I'm not going to teach you religion. But I'm going to tell you God created everyone equal. Now, how can that be true? It seems like a really, really important lesson, though, right? I think that most people believe, no matter what their religion is, that God created everyone equal. Well, how can it be that God created everyone equal? If some people are born poor and some people are born rich and some people are born handicapped and some people are born physically strong and all that other stuff, it's because you're misunderstanding the message. And that is, this is just a suit you're wearing. It's just a suit you're wearing. What's inside of it is equal. So you might not be able to run faster than someone else, but you can succeed in other ways. Okay? You don't have to be the best free throw shooter to become wealthy just because there's, multi-million-dollar basketball players. This is just a suit. The suit doesn't matter. The suit you're in doesn't matter. So money is a thing that, if you understand it incorrectly, you could end up being some evil psychopath like Bill Gates. And a lot of other elites. They're just so incredibly just evil beyond belief. But it doesn't have to be that way. Their belief about it is wrong. And like I said, once you understand money, it frees you from money. Okay? And money no longer is this thing that is like, a burden or a curse or whatever it is for you in your life. Okay? But what I'm going to teach you, and you should do it anyways. Even if you just get rich to give all the money away, you should do it. Just to prove to yourself that you can do it. Because you spent your whole life being taught that you can't. That you're not equal to everyone else.